Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. So wonderful to have you. The songs that came through for the reading were Can't Fight This Feeling by REO Speedwagon and She Talks to Angels by the Black Crows. It sounds like you might be, okay, you could be young. And this could be like somebody that you've met and you're starting to have those thoughts and feelings of this could be the one that I want to marry. Like I could see this person being the one that I settle down with and have a family with. That's the feeling that I get from the REO Speedwagon song. Now, if you're not young, you could be at any age and you have just found somebody that you feel would be a good fit for you to settle down with. It could just be somebody new. But that's kind of what it reminded me of. And somebody in this situation could be a lot like myself in their beliefs and in their spiritual practices. They might have a very conventional, non-traditional, like they may have Christianity as their core belief, but they're not afraid to color outside the lines, much like myself. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what the vibe the songs gave me. That's the vibe I got. All right, Spirit, what direction do you want to take this reading in? I've been hearing biscuits, butter, and blessings in my head for a few minutes now. If you're wrong, you shut up. If you're wrong and shut up, you're wise. If you're right and shut up, you're married. Oh, and look what I turned to by accident. Nothing happens by accident. To have and to hold. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. How sweet. Proverbs 24, 3-4. Honeymooning is an exotic romantic place, like living a fairy tale. But married life is not the glamorous union of two souls we imagine. Life gets real after couples settle back into a normal life and realize that their spouse isn't perfect. Who is perfect, though? Cinderella probably exchanged her glass slippers for fuzzy slippers soon after saying I do. Prince Charming likely watched jousting on TV all day and developed a pouch belly. And you know that Sleeping Beauty didn't get any sleep after she had kids. When there are children, there's less time to cultivate that special marital relationship. Couples are too busy changing diapers, wiping snotty little noses, and tying a child's wet shoelace and wondering what that shoelace is wet. It's not even raining outside. Let's face it, the marriage relationship is a work in progress that takes a lifetime to establish. The early years of marriage are difficult but more passionate, and the later years are easier but are less about passion and more about loving companionship. That is so true. Faith check. Marriage is a godly covenant, which means that God is in the relationship with both of you. He binds you together and to himself, and with help you overcome the troubles that invariably challenge your life together. So they are no longer two but one flesh. Therefore what God has joined, let no one separate. Matthew 19:6. And so maybe you're married and you're like just reminiscing about how it was in the early days, because now you have children and maybe even grandchildren, and you're just trying to rekindle the fire in your relationship. I don't know. You might be going through some hard times, because I'm telling you right now, marriage is not about going on dates and playing house. It's being up in the middle of the night with somebody because they're sick. It's when you get that phone call that's so devastating. You hold each other up. You're there for one another through the thick and the thin, the good and the bad, the sick and the healthy. And Lord, let me tell you, honey, have I been through the sickness. I felt like I had, when in my marriage, I felt like I had more sickness than health, and I know I did. I know I did. And maybe you're going through that too. And we all just need a little bit of encouragement today. So wherever you are on the spectrum between just meeting somebody and being together for a really long time, hopefully we'll all get a little something out of this message today from Spirit. All right, let's find out virtues. Do we want to use these or sacred destiny, Spirit? Spirit said sacred destiny today. All right, what does sacred destiny have to say to this collective today? Release and power. And in that song, it says, I've forgotten what I started fighting for. In I Can't Fight This Feeling, fulfillment and power. Powerful fulfillment. And we have to, if we're going to have a relationship. And that song says that it was a friendship that had grown stronger. And then he goes on to say he can't fight that feeling anymore. He's forgotten what he started fighting for. Why am I fighting my feelings for you? You're perfect. Like, you are the one that I could see being in my life forever until it's all said and done. And that's a beautiful thing, to have somebody into your elder years to depend on, because right now I'm finding myself middle-aged and being alone. And it's hard. Life is hard to do if you have a good companion. But when you're alone, it's very, very scary at times. Powerful freedom. Alright, what do you want to say to this collective today, Spirit? I see you saying stuff. Your community is here. Going forward, oh baby. Your community is here, and going forward, you're going to have a lot of success in your life. Oh, beautiful, Spirit. And you're going to also have inner peace. Your community can be your family. There's a promise here, a rainbow. There's butterflies. It's like your relationship is transforming. And moving forward, you're going to be successful and have inner peace. That's beautiful, collective. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message. I'm going to leave it right here. Ask your angels. Let's ask our angels some questions this morning. Angels, talk to us about what's going on with that situation that's been burdening us so much lately. What's going to be the outcome of that situation that's been troubling us in our lives? That whatever it is that's happening, recovery and choose a new direction. That mountain that it feels like we have to climb. Be assertive and choose a new direction. One more time. There's something better. Be assertive. So for some of us, it's somebody new. For some of us, it's helping to strengthen what we already have because we love it so much, or them so much. All right, message from our angels today. The answer is yes. Improving health. Listen to your intuition. Meditation will bring answers. So Spirit is saying yes, your health is going to improve. Listen to your intuition. Meditation is going to bring answers. And reconsider. There's going to be something that's going to have to be reconsidered. That's beautiful. Going forward, you're going to have success in your community. Yes, the answer is yes to something. Your health is going to improve. Listen to your intuition. Meditation will bring answers. Reconsider. reconsider. I don't know what that means to you. It'll mean something different to everybody. All right, now, let's see. We'll pull a little tarot on this. Use the red I'm hearing. The death card on the bottom of the deck. All right, but how are you working here in this collective? How are you working here? Oh, look who popped out up. The masculine energy in this collective is how Spirit's working. This is the boss man. Aries is here, getting it done. This is the man that gets it done, or the woman. It doesn't matter what gender you are. You might be embodying the masculine energy because you have a lot of work to get done. You're organizing things. There's a masculine that Spirit's working on, bringing happiness. This masculine is going to have success in their family going forward. They're going to also have improving health. Spirit says, yes, I want you to listen to your intuition. Meditation will bring answers. Reconsider. And this is going to lead to a lot of happiness and fulfillment. This is the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. Twins could be significant. You could have a sun somewhere like that in your house or yard. Alright, I'm not going to pull but one tarot card. That's all. I'm so amazed. I'm going to kind of take it a little easier, not pull so many cards today. So let's just find out what this masculine has to say. What would this masculine energy say? If this isn't you, it might be somebody else. It's late, really late. Why aren't you here next to me? So they have a desire to be with you, especially at bedtime. What am I going to do with you, seriously? I love the way you love me. But for some reason, my feelings are on E and I'm empty. It's because you're not together. Damn it, you drive me crazy. Fucking asshole. I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. I can see myself marrying you one day. There you have it. There you have it. This person may be in love with somebody and they have distance somehow between them and this person because they're not with them at night when they go to bed. It doesn't have to be a lot of distance. They could live across town, or they could live in another country, or they could live in another city. I don't know. Somehow they could just live in another house in the same neighborhood. Well, let's see what could have happened here. How did this happen that you found this person that you want to marry? What happened? How did you find this person that you want to marry? That you love the way they love you, but your feelings are on E. So somebody needs to rekindle their flame or something. Show me how this happened. A lot came out. Fill in the blank. Have sex. So you had sex with this person. You think you have them all figured out. F your job. Okay, so you had sex with this person. Fill in the blank. You could have gotten pregnant. You think you have them all figured out, and F your job. So for some reason their job is in the way of you having quality time, maybe having sex. Maybe that's why they're not there at night, because they're up way too late working. All right, what's being hidden? That you're going to love the one you're with. You care too much and you're working out and getting in shape. So secretly you're loving the one you're with. You're giving too many F's, give 0, and working out. So you like to work out. Secretly you're loving the one you're with. Why would you love somebody in secret? All right, what's being shown? That's what's being hidden. That's a problem. Okay, maybe you just hiding your feelings. That's what Spirit says. Secretly, you don't tell. You haven't expressed to this person, and secretly, you care a lot. Like you might even give too many fucks. As in, I have sex sometimes too much secretly. Like you might have a lot of sex together. But what's being shown is that the family shit's getting on your nerves. Alright, what's going to happen next? Everyone could use a little effing break. What's going to happen next? You're going to check yourself. Don't let it all hang out. And realize you're on the same team. So, you're going to check yourself because you're playing with fire. Don't let it all hang out. You're on the same team. And spend time with them. You need to spend time together. There's a need for you to spend time together in this relationship. It isn't personal. It's not always about you. So somebody might take things too personally. Maybe because of this person being up late working so hard. Because when you work hard like that, it is annoying because I used to do it. And my husband used to tell me, he said, I wish you would come to bed. And I had to work. And I had to do it to keep a roof over our head. But he understood that. So he didn't give me a lot of hell about it. But my kids weren't real little either. If you have really small kids and you're the caregiver of those children and you're trying to work your own job and also you're responsible for the children and the other person, all they do is work, that's unfair. That's unfair, and that'll cause family shit to get on your nerves. Even if you don't have children, if you're the one that's doing all of the housework and the other person, all they do is work, and you also work, but you come home and work more, that's not fair. That's not fair. But I will say that my responsibilities, my husband and I had an agreement. We talked about it and we had an agreement. He did the things out in the yard. He took care of things when they broke down, anything like that. And then I was responsible to do the housework inside. We shared the laundry and we shared the dishes. But the real intense housework, we hired somebody to do it because it was too much for me and him. We were getting over like we didn't have our feelings would get on E because we wouldn't have anything left to share with one another. It's kind of the feel that I have here, but this is easily remedied. You just need to spend more time together and rekindle the flame. Or if you're in a new relationship and you're just thinking, I might want to marry this person, if family shit's getting on your nerves, that's normal. Unless it's like their family is real out there in left field. Like, I'm sure, like my daughter, my youngest daughter, her and her boyfriend have addiction in their families with their dads. And that could be something like that. Like it's other people that you have no control over, so you have to just let that go. Alright. So we see that somebody here is loving the one they're with secretly. So you're with somebody you love. You're giving too many fucks though. You're caring way too much about something and you're working out. If you're caring way too much, you might need to slack off on that. You might be creating some tension in the relationship by caring too much about what somebody else is doing or not doing. And it's causing stress between the two of you. And it would be good to let whatever they're not doing go. Because if they're not willing to pitch in and help you, there might be need for therapy, a marriage counselor or something like that. Alright, I'm going to be brave and get over here into this. What's the secrets here? What's the secret untold truths of the heart about how this happened? A resentment and toxicity. Ooh. That's what the family shit could be. Somebody over here could have some codependency secretly. Dark influences and a resentment. I saw a party on the deck. Right there. Look. Somebody has toxicity. I'm going to put this under family shit's getting on your nerves. Somebody has some toxic patterns that they're bound to, and they might have a resentment. Boundaries. You need stronger boundaries, and there's a resentment. Alright, Spirit, show us what you got today. How did this happen? The chemistry, your spark, your passion, your desire is in reverse. So it's like you need to rekindle your flame. You love this person unconditionally, and we see that you have a lot of emotional fulfillment in the future. What's being hidden? That you're a little bit guarded, cautious, and afraid. But it came out in reverse. And what's being shown? The distance, roaming wild, and you've reached your limit. So somebody's roaming wild and they're away at a distance from you, and you've lost your patience with this. What's going to happen next? Somebody could be sick. The drugstore just called. One day, somewhere, another time, I'm conflicted because I have too many choices. I'm going through an emotional whirlwind because I feel like this is an infatuation. Or it could be an addiction. This card says adoration, addiction, and compulsion. You're going through emotional stuff. You're affected by this, dramatic, and you feel unstable. You have multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions to make. And you're like, someday, somewhere, another time. So you're gonna sabotage this whole thing because you're afraid. You're guarded. You're fighting your feelings of opening up to this. I think you have a desire to have this, but you're afraid. And you've also reached your limit with somebody who's roaming wild, and so there's toxicity also. So this isn't as beautiful as it looks. Clarity on the bottom of the deck. There's something going on here under the surface. Can you give me clarity about how this happened? Somebody was open to receive. Alright, what was being hidden? Nostalgia. But they were romanticizing it. It wasn't like good memories. It's like there's bad memories. Alright, what's being shown? That they're that chemistry again in reverse. Something in the fall, the autumn, harvest, abundance, having the harvest. It's like, okay, you know how the seasons go? The autumn is the time of life. This is like later in life. I think this is later in life, and there's been a lot of stuff that's happened in this relationship. And you look like you want out of it because somebody has an addiction. All right, what's going to happen next? It's like you've lost your feelings for this person. Everything's coming out in reverse. Everything. I can probably read it upright, but you need to express your truth, travel, and have communication. Somebody has way too much ego. Their ego is stopping them from expressing their truth. And they want to talk to you. That's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to tell you the truth about travel, and they have ego showing up. They're attracted to you, though. Very, very attracted to you. Mars attracted to you. So what's the truth that's going to be expressed? That they're forming a solid foundation. And there's something that they're trying to let go of since last spring. They've been purging and letting go of something since last spring, it looks like. Or they're going to. Yeah, they're trying to get the courage up to change. And this is big change. They feel guilty for sabotaging this also. Somebody knows they sabotaged this. Why did they sabotage this? A lot of seasons are coming out, so you've known this person for a long time. Because of the desire not being there. Why did they not desire this? Because their higher self is here. And they didn't have... Your higher self told you not to take action because of justice, karma, and balance. So your higher self has been telling you, don't take action, don't take action. Why shouldn't they take action, higher self? Because of the thoughts. What do you mean thoughts and isolating? It has to do with thoughts and isolating. Because of something dark, a dark time that's not over yet. And then loving yourself. So showing self-love. So, and there also is regret here. So it's like, I guess maybe you wouldn't come closer to this because you saw that this person had addiction that they were struggling with. Your chemistry and your attraction keeps coming out in reverse. Like, I'm no longer attracted to this person, or never was. So what I want to know is, why did you get with this person? Why did they get with this person to begin with? Stability. So you're with somebody so you can get stable. You have to make a decision, though. What does this person want to do since they're no longer attracted to this person? Okay, they want time apart because they're on different pages. So you're with somebody for stability and you don't want to be with them anymore. What will they do next, Spirit? There it is. Use your intuition about regret and an addiction. Use your intuition about regret and an addiction. And obstacles. That's what's going to happen next. Anything else you need us to know? There's a warning. What's the warning about? Here and now, somebody has an obsession. Warning, right now you're having an obsession. And you need to let go. Release this. What happens if they release it? Interference and obstacles. So you're having a hard time getting out of this. You can't. You have obstacles. But you're longing to. You want out of it bad. Anything else, Spirit? You've mastered a spiritual lesson here. You've learned everything you can learn from this, and now you just have to accept it and move on. Once they move on, what will happen? Spirit says something is fate, and it has to do with support. Alright, what's the fate? It's a destined partnership. Children, and unavailable. It's fate because of children and somebody being unavailable. You have to retreat. Clarify that further for me, please. You're protected. New love is here. And put away the computer. Something is protected. New love and put away the computer. And be patient. What's going to be the outcome of the new love? I see it's protected. Oh, look at there. It's a friendship. You're in love with your friend and you have boundaries. Good for you. You're going to have good boundaries here. Somehow there's denial though. Why do we have denial? Oh, it's trust issues. Somebody is in denial about trust. What's the truth about trust? There is chemistry here and you need to be patient. It is a twin flame. Okay? So you have chemistry with somebody else. And it looks like it's a friend of yours. It's somebody new. And the twin flame either is this person or it's the other person with the addiction. Only you know your situation. But there's somebody you're with that you don't want to be with anymore. And you're trying really hard to get out of it. But you have a friend that you have feelings for. You want to be with your friend. You want to spend time with your friend. I don't blame you. I would too. Maybe you will. Let's see if we can find out. I'm trying to clean this mess up a little bit. It gets way too much after the reading. Let's see what's going to happen with you and your friend. This new love that they have, Spirit. What's going to happen there? How do we find out? Let's see if we can find out. The new love. Let's use this deck. Because I don't want to. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe somebody's having a hard time finding a job. Fuck your job. Eight of Pentacles and Three of Wands. What's going to happen with the new love, Spirit, the friendship that's growing stronger? What's going to happen with that? You're standing in your masculine power. The King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Three of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius. Gemini and Sagittarius, probably. Alright, what's going to happen with the new love, Spirit? May I see, please? Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I want good, strong answers from the universe. You're going to be strong. Oh, wow. This is destined to be. Somebody's not telling the truth about how they feel. Look. There's a lot of potential here. You have Aquarius, the Star, and Leo, the Strength card. So there's a lot of hope for a very strong connection. Okay? Wow. Major arcanas. This is somebody that you're supposed to be with. I mean, I don't know how to go any further with it. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck? It has to do with being stable, secure. Having love and status. Play it safe and have a secure job. So, and then we have some healing that's happening too from that old situation that you're in. You're still in a situation for stability. That's the problem. You could still be living with your parents if you're young. Or you could be still married to somebody else that you no longer have feelings for. But you had sex with this person and it's fill in the blank. This was just a very strong connection. When you had sex with them, you knew that. And you think you have somebody all figured out, but you don't. And fuck your job. Work is important, but your partner is more important. So somebody might work too much. What do they have figured out, and why is fuck your job here? That's the toxicity. This is toxicity, and there's a sense of this is all you want is to have money, 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 money. Look, that's the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this person might work a lot. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? That's the new love, and it has a lot of potential. Everything's coming out. Ooh, because of a tower. Somebody's having a tower moment, and it looks like it might be health related. You need rest. Rest, rest, rest. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? It's like you don't get any rest. Like you never get any rest. This is, okay. There's a lot of Knight energy. There's the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody has gone through a time of sickness, I think, or something. Something's happened here where somebody is unable to work and unable to express the truth because of the Tower. They're fighting too. They're fighting their feelings. What is the Tower? It could be different for other people. Oh, there's the Sun. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The Chariot and the Sun. So there's an emperor that needs to make a choice to walk away from something that's no longer attractive to him. And he has to overcome this in order to have happiness. That's what's going on. And they're realizing that. This person is realizing, if I don't get out of this unhappy situation that I'm in that's so toxic, I'm never going to have happiness again. And I've been romanticizing this relationship, and it's no longer what I thought it was. There's no attraction. The attraction kept coming out in reverse over and over and over. And I see that somebody's health is going to improve. That's why I thought this Tower might be their health. But it's actually them walking away from this old situation that we keep seeing. What are they planning on doing about that? They need to set boundaries. King of Wands is here. There needs to be boundaries with this King of Wands. This looks like a Leo. There needs to be better boundaries. And there's been an injustice. And you've been romanticizing it. Somebody did you wrong. And you've been like only remembering the good times and not remembering how wrong you were done. And you've been in a relationship where you have to be out. You got in it for security, and that's where you're stuck. This injustice could be to the other person. What's going on with the other person? They're in love. Oh my God. This person is in love. Their checkbook is balanced. And it's the Empress. Look. It's the Empress. And she's like lost her patience with this. She's like, I've lost Temperance is here with the Empress, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Sagittarius. This is probably a Sagittarian energy. They are like, I got balance in my life, and I'm in love. And it's just that simple. I've lost my patience, though, because I've been waiting for this. Waiting patiently. They're waiting patiently. And they're looking for an opportunity with this Emperor. This Emperor has to set boundaries, though, with this Leo vibe. And the Leo's coming across as a masculine, but I think it's because they work a lot. All right, so now you know what's going on. Let's see what your best friend would tell you to do about this. What would best friend say to do about this? What do you want? No adulting today. What do you want? Ask yourself, what do you want? And no adulting today. So you're the one who works too much. You got to figure out what you want. Instant Magic Oracle, what would you say? What would you say about this? More gratitude, more blessings. More gratitude, more blessings. Have more gratitude, have more blessings. All right, let's see how the angels are working in this situation. Angels, how are you working here? That was a lot. Harmony, music, manifestation, sexuality, and unity. So there's a sense of this having sex and prayer. Need to pray. There's going to be healing. Somebody may be sick here. All right. Let's see what this emperor would say to this empress. What would he say? Oh, I need more time to figure things out. Maybe we're just too different. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. And I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. What would she say to you? Being apart has been life-changing for me. I'm reminded of you constantly. I still love you. How could you still love me after all I've done? And you feel like home to me. With seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. So you have some stuff to work through, it sounds like to me, but it doesn't sound like anything that you can't work through. All right, it's mostly that this person is with, one of you is with somebody else. It might be the feminine that's with the masculine. The warrior goddess. The woman here might be with another man and married. Reverse any roles you need to. 25. This is about losing the battle. You have integrity. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to allow another to take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that the instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up. Say yes. Say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you are meant to be. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. Your experiences have made you stronger and wiser. You have spirit and you have courage. Believe in yourself. You are a warrior goddess, an empowered divine woman. Trust that your foundations are strong. Put your faith in the universe. It has been your life coach and guide all along, helping you build up your inner resources, encouraging you to realize the power that has always been within you. The universe believes in you. When you feel it is time to take a step, take it with confidence. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and total confidence that your prayers will be answered in the best possible way. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. You have divine permission and encouragement to claim your rightful place in the world. You are meant to say no to behavior that is dishonest, manipulative, and bullying. The warrior goddess uses her sacred anger to set a boundary and to speak her truth, not to attack another. She uses her inner fire to live with integrity, even if the right choice for her seems hard or frightening at the time. She knows that the universe has her back, so she is willing to be true to herself no matter what. She places integrity above all else. She knows that compromising her self-respect to win a battle will end up losing her the war. If possible, lie face down on the floor with your forehead touching the earth. As you breathe out, you will now release any doubt or fears into the earth. She will take them from you, transform them, and send them back to you as renewed energy, which you can absorb as you breathe in. And we saw over here you were a little bit afraid to make a move here. You're fighting your feelings. And then we have Creatrix number 18. You have feelings for somebody else. Your soul is a divine creative fire. She wants to break free from what has been and give life to something new. You may experience this as a feeling of restlessness, of being confined, or as a craving for something more that you cannot quite articulate. Your soul doesn't want you to push that new life away. She wants you to embrace it. When you let go of your inhibitions and freely express yourself, stagnant situations will be cleared out by the powerful release of energy, which creates openness. Let your inner artist out to play in whatever feels fun, raw, and honest for you. It's time for you to experience something new. You have the need and ability for creative self-expression, whether it's your look, your room, your art, your altar, your journal, or your life. You need to be free to let the inspiration within find a way to take shape in the world. Some ideas will come together beautifully straight away, and some will need to be revised or released completely until you feel satisfied by the expression. Your creativity is most powerful and healing when it is true. It is not about someone else getting it or reaching some imaginary standard of perfection or making $1 million. The universe has a beautiful plan for your life. When we honestly and creatively express ourselves, we are playing with the universe and helping that beautiful plan to unfold. Some people won't understand the creative process. The importance of working from the inner timing rather than external deadlines, or learning to be comfortable in the mess of possibilities before the inspired idea reveals itself to you. They may question your sanity or tell you that you aren't living in the real world. You know that the world created from our hearts is more valuable, beautiful, and real than any world created from fear. Creativity is such a gift. It is worth the price of being different and not always being understood. You are an inspiration. Don't hide your creative fire away. Let it burn bright and light up the world. Sacred ritual. So maybe that Ace of Wands for some of you may be that you're not letting out this creativity. Do at least 3 things today that you would normally do. That you wouldn't normally do. That could be walking backwards for a few moments, mixing up your routine, or trying a new exercise or way of sitting. It could be approaching your art or your work in a way that feels more expressive to your soul. Enjoy the liberation of breaking out of patterns, for you are taking a step toward the creative emergence of something new. And I need to do that in my own life with my own job. I have to work when I can, and I'm able to do that because I'm salaried. And I have to express myself when I have the opportunity and when the Spirit moves me to do that. And I have to do the same thing with my work. So sometimes I have to work at night. Sometimes I have to work in the daytime. So if you do that, it's okay. All right, let's see who Spirit's talking to. And I'm also hearing higher self. CKDKNLC2. MHLMMBN8. A lot of M's. DCGWBSJ2. WPRVHCT5. Ooh, number 12. DURNJFB12. JTDNBLS8. Why did I say D again? HWYPBAM5. Alright, let's pull some trinkets. I keep hearing higher self, higher self, higher self. So this is what your higher self has to say. Higher self, what would you say here? Oh, look what your higher self says. Love. But anger. Anger. And that Ace of Wands in reverse can be anger. Why are they angry, higher self? Because of boundaries, overcoming obstacles, and taking the first step. You have to have boundaries, overcome obstacles, and take that first step. You got to make a move in this person's direction before you lose them. Go within and find the answers. And you were already told that at the beginning. Okay? Alright, may I have trinkets, please, for this reading? What trinkets would they possibly be? There's a skeleton. Skeletons in the closet. A skeleton playing a guitar. Dream, hope, trust, love. Miracles happen. Dream big. She believed she could, so she did. Me versus me. A seahorse. They mate for life. Jesus. A fancy ball or something. And given one conception, we ourselves create another. Given one concept, we'll create another. A feather, a compass, a starfish. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. No matter where, a horse. And every fare from fair sometimes declines. William Shakespeare. I got that broken handcuff. Somebody's going to be free. I have an arrow. Sagittarius was here. Cherries. Live your dream. The world. The Eiffel Tower. We saw the tower. An infinity sign. The word wish. A cash sign. And a dragonfly. And Spirit just reminded me I had not looked at your money, so we will real quickly look at your money and see if we can do anything from that. What's going on with this person's money, Spirit? This Emperor that we keep seeing on my table. He showed up twice. He's in reverse. The Empress is upright, waiting patiently. And she's got her money. She's balanced and in love. Alright, what's going on with the Emperor's money? There's something unseen. They have gifts being activated and they're exploring. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of unseen? Oh. You're going to take off, be self-made, a laborer, parenthood, solitude, and a legacy. Alright, what's going on with the feminine here? The feminine has a teacher, a partnership, a crafter, science, and her soul tribe with inspiration and new beginnings. Outcome of these two together financially. Comfort in the underworld. You will be comfortable and have the underworld, something unconventional. And look, you'll be on the right path also. When you get with this person, y'all will be on the right path. Can you show me where the masculine is here? He's healing. He's getting inner child healing. He has a soulmate since the fall. Alright, his stuff came out in reverse. Where's the feminine here? She's going through summer. Alright, what else is going on with her? Oh, there's some destruction that she's recognizing. Clarify the destruction. somebody returning, or somebody didn't return, and so she's having to do shadow work because this person not returning has caused her to lose her patience. And it's caused a lot of disruption in her life because she was expecting, I think, them to end something and come back. What's connecting these two? Bless your heart. Somebody here is stuck. And what's going to be the outcome? You're going to purge and let this go. And what else? So you're letting this go because somebody's stuck. You're being admired. Somebody's looking at you, watching you, seeing you. And they want to tell Divine Masculine ready to take this forward. They're ready to show their feelings. Will they, Spirit? Ooh, the karmic partner came out. What about the karmic partner? Making an offer? Maybe they're making an offer to the karmic partner. Clarify the offer to the karmic partner. That might be the one they're making the offer to. Ooh, a lot came out. Justice. Not surrendering. Feeling the vibes. Not wanting to be abandoned. And ascending. So they're getting over abandonment issues, and there's something that they haven't received. So there's going to be justice. They're not surrendering because they feel vibes of abandonment and they need to get over their abandonment issues. So yeah, it looks like somebody's they receive something and they want to stop pausing this. So why is the offer here? Because they have self-worth and a barrier. So maybe the feminine here is not, I don't know, she looks like she's got it together. So they made an offer. Well, maybe she's going to get the offer from the feminine is in the upright. It looks like Divine Masculine or somebody has issues with abandonment, and there's going to be an offer from a karmic partner. Wow. How's that going to work out? Oh my God. The twin flame is going to be amusing. Amuse. Remember, they're admired. And the 5D is not helping with the offer to the karmic partner. There's going to be a union, and there's big dreams in reverse. I'm not really sure how to take that, but I'm hoping that you will. Is there anything you can tell me about this offer with the karmic partner? Aw, somebody's tired of waiting, tired of fantasizing, and they're tired of being in a competition with somebody else. Yeah, I think that this feminine is thinking about another offer because she's tired of waiting. This has kept her up at night, or somebody up at night. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody's going to be in denial and be clueless. But they can't move on. Is there anything that you can do about that, Spirit? Somebody's going to get one last chance. Don't lose hope when it comes to being up at night. It's not the right time. It's just not the right time. Will it ever be? Spirit says this is true love and somebody's not for you in reverse. But somebody is coming up with a strategy. Alright, I guess that's going to be a wrap. I hope you enjoyed it and that you'll let me know by liking it. Make sure you're subscribed and tell your friends about it and share it on your social media accounts. And thank you to those who do. I'm very much grateful. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.